unfortunately.
She's a legend.
The living, the dead. Can they coexist?
Now's my chance.
Ghosts aren't real. Only gullible people believe that kind of crap.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
You need to help me save my daughter.
But how do I know that you're going to keep your word? I swear on my dead mother's soul.
The juice is back, baby, and he's better than ever. Shout out to Michael Keaton, who has just had this like uproar of reliving his old classics. He was also in the movie a couple years ago, the Flash remake as Batman, and now he's reprising his role as Beetlejuice. So just shout out to him, and he looks good to be like 72 years old. He's working, and he's fantastic in this movie. I have to say, now the original Beetlejuice came out in 1988, like, so almost 36 years to the date the originals came out, and you get very few movies where the sequel is just as good as the original. Now, I am not a huge remembrance of the first Beetlejuice. Like, I did see the first Beetlejuice, but it was a very, very long. It was like in the 90s. So I don't remember it as well, but I do remember bits and pieces of it. And I just remember it. But the crazy part about the first Beetlejuice that a lot of people don't know, Michael Keaton was only in 17 minutes of the first Beetlejuice. Now, he reprises his role as the mischievous demon Beetlejuice. Now, in this rendition of the movie, Lydia has reprised her role, played by Winona Ryder, and now she has a daughter named Astrid. Astrid gets into a little bit of trouble and also gets suckered into a mischievous demon as well, and she actually calls upon the help of Beetlejuice to get her out of this jam, knowing full well what Beetlejuice wants in return, as he wanted from the original, to marry her. But now Beetlejuice must now basically kind of tag team with Lydia to save her daughter Astrid, played by Jenna Ortega. Now that's just a small brief synopsis I'm going to give you. The movie does come out next week, so I'm not trying to give you guys too much, but hands down I love this movie. Like, especially if you are a fan of the original 1988. If you have or have not seen it, everyone's seen like bits and pieces of it, but it's a breath of fresh air that you can get a movie that's just as good or just as funny as the original, if not funnier. To me, Jenna Ortega always kind of plays like that mischievous, badass teenager, like rebel. And then you really get a sense of like, she really doesn't like her mother in this movie. And then after the movie goes on, you get a sense why she feels that way. And she's in this like rebellious teen phase. Even though like Winona Ryder's character, Lydia, is really a good mother, but she's kind of stuck from, as we know, seeing dead people. Like almost like the Sixth Sense. She has visions, and then also she's haunted all the time by Beetlejuice. And he is still the demon that just will not let her go, and he wants to basically be one with her even 36 years later. But shout out to the whole cast. Like, it was so good to see all these people reprising their role from the original movie. Catherine O'Hara right here in the back, who's also was in the original. Now, unfortunately, her husband was who we know from the first one, who was just so hilarious. Unfortunately, that's another reason why they came together, because of his passing. So they had to come back and go to the old house, and also when all these things kind of came about. The interjection of Beetlejuice. But hands down, like, I love going to screenings like this because we got some swag. Hold on, let me show you. I got this Beetlejuice hat, the juice. Also these sunglasses with the classic Beetlejuice, print, if you will. I mean, that hat just, come on, you can't tell me that's not on point. Then that's me with the juice. And Bob. Shout out to Bob. He was the real one in Beetlejuice. Like, that was my guy. He was so hilarious. But all in all, I think all the people who love Michael Keaton or the original Beetlejuice, they will not be disappointed. They will be fully satisfied in this movie. Like, I don't have any really bad things to say about the movie. It was just so funny. Like, I probably do want to go see it again when it comes out. There's actually another screening next week, but I want to go to my theater to go watch this. Like, my favorite theater where I'm reclining seats and everything. But hands down, like, love this movie. Go see it. Comes out September 6th, next Friday. Okay. All right, guys. Drop those comments. Let me know what you guys think when you do see this movie.